Hey everyone, Ryan here, and today I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, we're in week 2 of Season 2, and we are coming off one of our worst performances of our careers. So, Ryan Gamer finished tied for 68th place in the week 1 tournament of Season 2. You can tell his loss at East Lake Golf Club still carried over into the new season. So we fell apart at Spyglass Hill. That course was extremely tough and we just did not play well enough. So today we're diving into the Bluff Championship at Central Otago Golf Club, and we're looking to bounce back this week. My goal is to win. I'm just gonna say it like it is. I'm frustrated from our last tournament, and today we're going to be playing angry and we're going to dominate out there in round number 1 of this 2-round tournament. If y'all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We got multiple ongoing series right now. So if you like sports games, career mode, stuff like that, this is the channel for you. So we'll be starting with practice today, and then we'll be diving into the round number 1. So I have timestamps for you all just like always, so feel free to jump ahead if you want to go ahead and do that. But I still think the pre-tournament rounds are very important because the stat boosts you get really make a big difference. And actually, before we go into the practice round, let's actually improve our driver. I want to get more distance out of our driver, and I know we still have some more progression we can do with our clubs. So I'm actually going to go here to the driver and upgrade it. We have a max distance of 284. I have level up tokens and Evo tolls, so I'm just going to go ahead and upgrade it to the next level. So let's go ahead and evolve it here. Costs 3 Evo tolls at that level. Oh my. So now it's at diamond. So let's go ahead and spend those level up tokens as well. Yeah, we're going to spend all 5. I guess we have 6. So there we go. So now we're going to have +7. How many Evo tools for the next level? 3. Okay, we have them, but I don't have enough level up tokens. So I think for this tournament, we're going to stick with the power boost on the driver. And I'm not going to level it up again. So yeah, each one you put on does lower. I believe it yeah, so it lowers now it's 6. Now it's 5. So there is some diminishing return if you stack power, but we're still going to be getting more than we were before. And that's the ultimate goal here. I just want some more distance. So 280, all that to get 285 instead of 284. I mean, that 1 yard can play a big difference, everybody. I don't feel like we need any of the other stat boost off the tee, personally. So yeah, that's all. The only club I wanted to change that only moved our power up by 126. So it's really not worth it to stack it on the driver. But I just want a little more distance, and that was the goal. You know, maybe we take a look at that. Maybe only stack 2 power and then, you know, change it that way. But I feel like our fairway actually has been pretty good recently. Remember, I said that after we missed every fairway in round number 1 today. But let's dive into the practice round here at Central Otago Golf Course, a course we played really well in last year. So yeah, practice round is so important in this series. So here we go. We're trying to get +7 to all attributes. You can see we got gold last year, so it shows you your previous best score here. So yeah, let's do it. And yes, we have a new outfit for round number 1. So Jerry the caddy took that PGA Championship shirt and finally washed it after we played terrible in round number 1 last week, and he gave Ryan a new outfit in his locker today. So let's see if this boss outfit pays off. Okay, here we go. You know, this is one of those series. It's interesting. You know, there's 2 series on the channel where if I do pregame content, it's not skipped. And that is PGA 2K25, and I think that's a tribute to how important these practice rounds actually are, and then NASCAR 25. Now in NASCAR, it is because you just never know what's going to happen in practice. I tell you, sometimes the practices are just as exciting as the race because Wreck Gamer, Ryan's brother, has a tendency to wreck going into pits sometimes in the final lap of practice. Not saying I don't know if that's a true story or not. You're going to have to watch that series. Don't leave a comment letting people know it's true if it is. Just play golf, Ryan. Yeah, Ryan Gamer gives Rhett Gamer a hard time for that. It's Like, Rhett, have you ever thought about just going into pits? Not crashing into pits? It's a good start, everybody. Now, the AI played incredible last week. We're on the same AI difficulty, so this is the new leaderboard this year. You saw how competitive the leaderboard was in week 1. We weren't competitive at all, so it really wasn't a good kind of, it didn't give us good information on how the season's going to go. But I love this course. So now that we played bad in the PGA Championship, sure, I will actually be changing our outfits, believe it or not. You all were getting so tired of the same outfit. Like, Ryan, what are we doing here? Well, you know, all these outfits, I only wore 1. 2. 160, uphill 8 feet. Look at this pin. This pin is tough. 9-mile-per-hour wind. I like a choked approach 6-iron here. Lofted up just a bit. I will say, this outfit looks clean, though. That is gorgeous. What a golf shot. Are you kidding me? Okay, this might be a good day. We're back with the vengeance, everybody. Ryan's mad. But Jerry told him today, he said, I want you to get mad. I want you to get angry. What Jerry pointed out, he said, do you remember that time at Pebble Beach? In your rookie year, you all remember what I'm talking about? When you gave a 5-minute speech about the VC changes in this game, and you went on to play your best round ever on Master difficulty. Do you remember that, Ryan? Do you remember you were mad at the VC? I want you to be mad at the VC today. Jerry said, did you see they changed it again? Did you see? Did you see, Ryan? They nerfed it again. And Ryan's like, no, I don't think they did. Yes, they did. 250, right? That's what you all are saying. I know Bob out there, a member here on the channel. I know Bob will leave. You'll see it in his comments sometimes. You'll see the 250. And that 250 points out to what VC, points out to the VC cost, right? And it reminds me of that. So thank you, Bob, for keeping that going, the 250. But some of you reading that comment like, what in the world does 250 mean? Now it's a reminder. I need that reminder today, Bob, and all of you out there. 250. Jerry, the legendary caddy, has spoken, and we got to play mad today. That's why these practice rounds are fun, I'm telling you. We get to talk, we get to relax, and we get to dominate. How did that stop? I miscalculated that wind big time. Okay, I'm going to putt this. 250, right? Oh, boy. Beautiful. We'll take it. 2 under, everybody. That's the goal of this challenge, to get the max attributes boost. You know, I wish I knew how to code at all. Right? Like, I wish I knew how to code at all. Like, code at all. Because, wow, I'd love to build a career mode. I would love to build a career mode. Like, you know, just an arcade golf game, but with a very robust career mode. But wow, I do not know how to code, and I don't want to learn how to code, and I also don't have the 7 years of time to do that. 127 uphill 20 feet. I think we go choked approach 9-iron, lofted just a touch, hit a draw right into the wind. It's a good strike. That's a perfect strike. Look at this. Go in. That's a good way to close out practice, everybody. Did you all use a one-time right there for practice? Look, Jerry giving out high fives in practice, saying, how about that? All right, Jerry. What does Jerry always say? Perfect practice leads to perfect play. Well, there's perfect practice. 3 under. Yeah, that's going to be +7 to all attributes today, everybody. We had the full boost going into round number 1 at Central Otago Golf Club. And it is time for round number 1 of the Bluff Championship at Central Otago Golf Club. Practice went fantastic. Shot a 3 under in 4 holes, +7 to all attributes because of that. Now, due to training, focusing on putting, we have +7 to putt rhythm, putt contact, and putt path. But it is time, everybody. Let's play good focus golf. Let's have a lot more focus today than we had in round 1 of week 1. Let's really lock it in today. We got firm conditions here, medium wind speeds. Let's dominate. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. I need you all's one times and positive encouraging comments. Let's do this, everybody. Get your coffee. This is going to be a good day.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports.
It is time going into our round. Davis Riley is at the top, 6 under par, but look at Colin Morikawa, 6 under through 13 holes. Plenty of golf left, so also a lot of pros left to play. It's going to be interesting to see how the scores are here.
Let's get down to the first hole.
Jerry looks focused, Ryan looks focused, and love this golf course. A really beautiful golf course, just a fun golf course to play. It plays tough though when you miss the fairway. So let's not miss the fairway.
Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. That's going to set the tone for the day.
I tell you all know what course I want in the career mode now. If you all watched the Impossible Challenge round from a week ago, that was Fairhaven Bay.
This is his second
by
shot.
Architect's Maze.
Breeze moving this golf ball
I
left to
wish we could sub that course into this career mode because it is just a fantastic course. It is gorgeous and also would play great for a tournament. But you cannot use the community creations, only the official ones, when you substitute courses. So, wish you could, though. Okay, so 59 yards away, uphill 8 feet. It honestly is like one of my most requested feature probably would be community courses in the career mode. I understand it's very complicated and you would have to have limitations so that people do not use the real courses at all for copyright reasons. But I feel like there's a way they could do it. This is a tough range. We're looking at a pitch shot here, landing it short, rolling it up.
Superb. Simply superb. A wonderful
Thank you,
shot
Luke.
and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Simply superb, everybody. Really was.
Amazing shot.
Remember, Jerry told Ryan to play mad. Look, he says, how about it?
It's just about
How
3
about
feet
it? How
away.
about that, Ryan?
What a great opportunity
Ryan's
here
caddy
for a
Jerry's
looker
main
birdie.
statement on the course, right?
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers. Way to bounce back after a poor performance in week 1.
The second at Central Otago Ridge is a par 5, which players feel like they'll be able to get there in 2, but they've still got to be very accurate.
I'm ready.
They do. Some trees lining both the left and right sides of the fairway. Fairway does pinch in, so the bigger hitters need to worry about that. The second shot, though, back up the hill ever so slightly to a green that sits well above you. Massive outcropping of rocks on the right-hand side short, but anything missing long and left goes down to a really low valley area.
Thank you, Rich. Accuracy is paramount. Well, yeah, let's be accurate on this shot. Going 2-iron in this deep rough line. You can see it is sitting down in the rough. Going to come out to the right. The wind's going to blow it back. It's a really bad swing. It could get lucky, though. It could get lucky, though. Yeah, I'd say we got pretty lucky. I mean, it's off the green, but we'll take it. Could have been a whole lot worse. That's just fine. A members bounce. I guess a members bounce would probably be on the green, but we still got pretty lucky. That if it would have stayed up there, that shot would have been impossible. Now we can chip this up the hill Slight left to right break. We can make this. Remember, it's going to get a big hop off that hill in these firm conditions. I say remember. Like, what are we remembering? Well, last week. I underswung by a long shot. So what did we learn from last week?
Putting for birdie here.
Nothing.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Gently meander. I would call this more than a gently meander, but 11 feet, uphill 2 inches. Got a foot of break here, left to right.
It's tracking.
Get in!
That's a good
Come
putt to
on!
make that one.
I went to
That's
fist
back-to-back
bump there. I don't know if y'all can hear it through the
Back-to-back
mic,
birdies, moving
and
the right
fist bumped
direction
right
there,
into
Luke.
my desk.
And as the scorecard suggests,
Busted
heading up
my
the leaderboard.
knuckle right on the
The third
desk.
at Central Otago is consistent with the rest of the golf course, Rich. Just a gorgeous little par.
Ryan, how'd your
It
round
is.
go
You got out of
today?
bounds
Oh, yeah.
all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left
great.
is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
Why take the chance indeed? Let's just go right down the middle. That'd be bad.
Great shot.
Why'd your round stop after 2 holes today? Well, I
Time
hurt
for
my
the
knuckle.
second shot into the third.
Imagine. Oh, boy. 85 yards, uphill 4 feet. Focus up, Ryan. We're playing great golf. I wouldn't say I'm focused right now. I'm just telling life stories and having fun. Wake up, Ryan. I mean, it's working. Can't deny that. But here's what I'm going to do here. Loft and backspin right with this wind and attack it. Little choked approach. That's an overswing. That's gone.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good
Still
shot.
on the
Some
green,
work
but
to do, however.
really, we should
What are we
hit that
looking
next
at
to the
for
hole.
this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
Yeah, 14-footer and a whole lot of break, slightly downhill. Like it's breaking about 1.5 feet. Wow, just barely missed it. Good putt.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Can't complain. That's a 2-under star
And
through 3
down it
holes
goes.
after a rough
Currently
performance
a couple
last
under
week.
for the event.
Okay, Eric Van Ruin at the top. Scott Stallings, Davis Riley. I tell you, leaderboard changes they made
The first, the par threes
make a
at
big
Central
difference.
Otago.
I know they
The
made them a
bunker
long
short of the
time
green
ago,
is
but we were
not
still in
there.
season
It's
1.
just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Okay, I want a little bit of loft here. A little steeper angle attack, just barely. Left stick down slightly and right stick. 5-iron, fade it with the wind. Hit it right kind of on this slope here. Trickle it from right to left into the hole.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Just like that.
That one just slides by.
If that drops, we may retire. Are you kidding me?
Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
That is unreal.
Now, man on the
I
ground, John
almost did
McCarthy
exactly
has
what I
been giving us
said.
some great reads all day. What's this one doing,
What do we
mate?
got, John?
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
Yeah, he's not wrong. 13-footer, downhill 1 inch, but a heavy left to right break at the beginning. Very similar to the putt we just had that we missed. One time.
Good
One
strike.
time. Yes.
How good was that putt?
Get in
And
there.
With that, he'll move to 3 under par.
Ryan's back. We're back.
And it's a 1-stroke buffer for our leader over the field.
Listen, East Lake broke us last year. We played
The
great
fifth
for
hole
3
is a
rounds at
strong
East Lake,
par
though. Very
4 at
important. I
Central
actually
Otago,
still
Rich.
broke my
It's a
record on
long
that
par
course.
4 at that.
Wasn't
You
enough.
got rock outcroppings both
Roy
left
McIlroy
and right of
dominated.
the fairway. Trying to avoid those at best. And the second shot goes back up the hill to a green. Once again, raised up a little bit. Long from back to front
Beautiful.
with danger well out to the right-hand side. A par here is a great score.
That's heading for the fairway.
Right down the, well, not right down the middle, but in the fairway.
Second shot here on the 5th.
I mean, relatively flat here. We have a little bit of a back slope. I like a 7-iron. Hit normal, no choked approach here. It's uphill 19. Draw it just slightly against that wind.
Looks to have chosen the
That's
7
looking
iron.
good. Looking really good.
Outstanding shot. High quality.
Phenomenal. I mean,
And now
shot
ventures to break
setup
inside the
superb
top
today.
20 in the standings.
Execution superb. That's the word of the day. Luke said it
Nice
first
one.
hole.
4th birdie of the day.
It set the tone.
I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
Nothing rolls like a ball, everybody. Rich Beam. 2025.
The 6th hole is yet another strong par 4, Rich.
Yes, just that lone
sending
bunker down the right-hand side can only usually be reached when the hole is playing directly downwind. So anything shy of that is good off the tee. The second shot here, we've got a multitude of rock outcroppings there on the left-hand side, protecting any wayward shots. Bailing out to the right is the play.
I mean, just beautiful. You want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube? I like a choked approach here. 56-degree wedge. Winded her back slightly. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to adjust the left stick. I just want to hit a little bit steeper. Right stick down just a touch to get it to hit and grab.
Ooh, could be in trouble. Needs to hold that
You don't see me
fairway.
do that too often. Wow.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Okay, it's all right. Yeah, let's make it. I'm gonna chip this right up the slope, hop it up, spin it in.
Wonderful shot.
Told you.
That'll help make a big move.
Usually
let's
when
have
I say
one
I'm gonna
more look
do
at that
something,
shot.
it goes 10
Oh, yeah,
feet or
look at
more
those
past the
hands.
hole.
What a chip shot.
I'm glad to actually say it and do it for once. Not for once, but you know.
And he now moves to 5 under
Yeah.
for the tournament.
Y'all remember that time I pulled out that 3-wood punch shot?
As we get to the 7th tee at Central Otago, Rich, there's a bit of a decision to be made off the tee shot.
Not for me. I'm taking driver out every day. Downwind, I
Why?
can fly that rock outcropping. Into the wind, I need driver just to get to it. Second shot again to a green that's long and surrounded by humps and hollows everywhere. This is a beauty.
Yeah, I disagree with Rich.
That
You don't need a
drive
driver
heading
there at
straight
all.
towards the cut stuff.
You're gonna be left with like a partial pitch or something. It's just not a high percentage look. I'm not sure why Rich would pull out driver
This
here.
is his second shot. Only a few shots off the pace.
It actually shocks me. Usually Rich is the one telling us not to pull out driver. You know, we're playing good, and if we keep this up, we're winning this tournament. Simple as that. 125, uphill 16 feet. I like a choked approach pitching wedge on this line right here. Got to get up. It's got to get up. The closed club face took off
Pretty
too
good
much
shot
distance.
there.
We got a good roll, though. Lucky it's firm. Ryan loves it. Fist pump there. Looks back at Jerry. Shakes his head
This
yes.
is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Yeah, a whole lot of left to right movement there, John.
So close.
Closed club face and overswing
This is a par
and
putt.
increased rhythm.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He finds himself in a share of 9th on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I mean, an opportunity was lost. Simple
the
as
8th
that.
at Central Otago is a really long and strong par 3, Rich.
But it gives you a great bailout area on the right-hand side. You miss it out there, all of a sudden it could kick off that bank back onto the green. But
Yeah,
if you
that's
get
true.
greedy and you miss this green to the left, you're going to have a challenging up and down from a low area.
Yeah, I like Rich's idea. Just kind of send this out to the right and just move it from right to left on the green. You do not want to miss left here, I can tell you that. That is a big push at the beginning.
Get a good bounce to the left.
Got to cut against that wind. Yeah, I mean, we played it safe. It's about course management. And look at this roll. That is beautiful. Gotta love firm and fast conditions, right? What a roll.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Thank you. Thank you,
Not
Henny.
afraid to go
Wow.
deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
What is it that
Henny,
John
you've had the
says?
chance to have a
Advanced
look over this one?
calculus? Oh, what does he
He's been
say?
prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
He said it the other day at an Impossible Challenge round. What does John say? Like advanced calculus or rocket science? I don't know. But that's what we used, Henny, for the wind. 11 feet, downhill 2 inches. Honestly, every single putt we've had has been very similar. Downhill slightly, hard break at the beginning. Beautiful.
Always
I mean,
nice to
really,
hold those for a
that's
birdie.
probably the 4th or 5th putt we've had that was almost exactly like that.
He's
That's how
currently
well
tied
we're
for
striking
6th.
it today. Course management is just perfection. Let's just keep it up. 6 under through 8. Plenty of golf left. Let's not lose focus.
The closing hole of the front 9, Rich, is a really strong par 5.
It is
Yeah, it
straight
is.
away. Just some trees down the right-hand side that must be avoided. From there, second shot goes into a green that is severely elevated. It's got runoffs going every single direction. If you have just a twinge of nerves in your you're really not going to like it around this green.
We don't have nerves chipping, Rich. Did you all? I think I like jumped to try to get the ball to hop forward there. My wife says I do that a lot. Do you all notice me moving to get the ball to move a certain way? Does anybody else do that? Do I really do that? No, I don't think so. No, I move all the time when I play games. Like, oh boy, 213 yards, uphill 18 feet. You all should see me play a fighting game, you know? It's the reason I turn off the webcam in the WWE 2K series on the channel, right? You all know why. It's because it looks like I'm wrestling out there. You're like, oh, Ryan, leave the webcam out during the match. No, no, no. Ain't nobody want to watch that. Okay. Albie, anybody? You're there to watch Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete, wrestle, not me wrestle. That's an eagle putt. Didn't get enough on that, and the swing plane or the
This
contact
is a
swing part
fairly
was
lengthy
not
putt
good.
here. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Yeah, Henny's right. We can be positive, aggressive, and airy, simple putt, really. One time.
Ooh.
Too firm. Overswing. We had it. The line was there. It was perfection.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here.
Okay, it's all right. Not an easy putt right here to get to the top 5.
I like the look of this.
Look at that putting stroke.
Oh,
Come
what a
on.
round this is.
Perfect swing
7
path and
birdies
contact.
today. That's a momentum
Look at
maker,
that
isn't it?
scorecard.
Back birdies moving the right direction. there,
Birdie,
Luke.
birdie, par. Birdie, 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 par.
Just
Birdie,
one off the
birdie.
lead after that hole.
That's the song of the front 9, everybody. Tied for 3rd place with Colin Morikawa.
As we start the second 9 here
Ryan
at Central
Gamer's
Otago,
rival in
it's a
PGA
par 4 for
2K23.
10th hole.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
Sit, sit, sit.
Please. Thank you, Henny.
And breathe. It avoided the rough.
That's actually the first time I've heard that line from Henny. That was awesome. She put on the brakes. Did you hear her? She really tried to put on the brakes. I'm sitting here jumping out of my seat to get a hop. Henny's sitting here putting on the brake sound. It worked. Thank you, Henny. Henny's a big Ryan Gamer fan. What can we say? That was awesome. I actually love that. Okay, a partial lob. One of my favorite shots to hit. Well, it was my favorite shots to hit in the last game. A lot harder this game with the Evo swing, but here we go. Wow. Hold it by a long shot. Took off too much distance, and this is a nightmare shot. So what we got to do is bounce this on the slope. Just barely trickle it on the green, and then roll it down and in. Almost an impossible shot. It's pretty good.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice?
I mean, that was so good.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Okay, holding steady.
A lot of compliments from the commentators today. I love that. 7 under through 10. Question is, does this back nine open up, or does it get tougher?
Is the longest hole at Central Otago, measuring 593 yards.
Let's send a power drive
then. This is a
then.
whopper of a par 5. Only the longest in the game are going to get there in 2. Treat on the right-hand side. That's a great aiming point. For the layup, you're going to have to be mindful of some rocks short of the green. And then the third shot from there.
Mean.
Better watch your spin. Anything coming up short right is going to fall well shy of the green.
I mean, when I saw the fairway there, it looked like it all funneled right to left, but we hit the only part of that that wasn't. So welcome to golf, everybody. Okay, I actually am going to pull out the 3-wood and just hit the send button. I know we're not going to get there, but I'm just going to try to blast this. I'm going to try to blast this as far as we can. Overswing, increased tempo.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too.
Okay, Luke. No. It was great. Wild swing, wild result is what he thought. That's kind of wild. Okay, 75 yards. It's not a choked approach. We got to go a partial lob. And yeah, let's put this right next to it. I'm going to hit a slight draw. Just barely. Going to come off to the left. The wind's going to blow it back. That's beautiful.
That's well played. Pin high.
Wow.
That's the mark of a ball striker.
Thank you. A lot of fist pumps from me and the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer
4
today.
feet to the cup.
I think the outfit change was the way to go.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies
Get your
on
coffee,
the card.
whatever you're drinking. Cheers.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played.
Tied for first. A big improvement from last week. Not even close. Now, keep in mind, there's still a lot of pros left to play.
Well, the 12th hole at Central Otago is a short par 4. Is it gettable?
Oh, my.
It most definitely is. This is a tasty morsel of a
gettable.
little hole right here. If you can't reach it on your tee shot, anything out to the right-hand side is going to set up a very basic wedge shot. The green runs from left to right into the heart of it. This is a definite birdie opportunity.
Imagine an ace. Keep imagining. You all realize next week we go back to Pinehurst, a course that is not only one of the toughest courses in the game, it's a course we got an ace in our rookie year. Yeah, we aced
finding
it.
the dance floor there, Luke off the tee. Great stuff.
Thank you, Rich. Rich is fired up today. Luke, the commentary team, is doing a fantastic job. You know, since Jerry is our caddy, you know Jerry is motioning. You better be putting this, Ryan. I'm going to put it for Jerry. Well, I never said I was going to put it close. That's when Ryan doesn't look at Jerry, you know?
Looking for
like,
another birdie here.
That's when Ryan just doesn't look at Jerry, just walks up, hits the next putt, goes on his way. That broke
And
left.
after
No,
that
did I
hole, he's
pull it?
ahead by just a solitary stroke.
I might have pulled it on the swing path, but we'll take it. 1-stroke lead, 9 under through 12.
The 13th at Central Otago is a par 4 and another quality two-shotter.
It's a
Need
great
a strong
course.
tee
I love
shot
this
right
one.
here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line. From there, you want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play. As missing it down to the left-hand side, bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
Well, we hit the fairway, so no bogeys for us, Rich.
Playing this shot
We
from
never bogey on
120
the Gamer
yards.
Ability YouTube channel. 122, uphill 10 feet. 50 feet. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to move the right stick up a bit, hit it a little bit shallow. A little bit more carry and more of a hop. I mean, I'm used to
Yeah,
an
nicely
overswing.
played.
That, I
This
just
putt to get to
miscalculated the
10
upslope.
under par.
We were sitting on an upslope in
Okay, John,
elevation, and I
what's
just
he looking
misplayed
at
it.
with this putt?
From here, he's looking at about 22
I was asking
feet to the cup.
the club to get more than it could, and it's not smart. 22 feet, downhill 1 inch. Another similar putt to what we've had today.
Now look at this one come back.
Good try.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
It's all right. Nothing to complain
and this
about
is quality
there.
play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Yeah, this course is awesome, though. 9 under through 13. It plays to our strengths, but it
The
also
14th
plays to our
hole is a par
weaknesses
3,
as
Rich,
well,
but the
if
tee
that
shot
makes
really
sense.
requires some sense and sensibility.
This is a cool feature because the green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You
Well,
really
that's
got to
what we
be
have.
smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Couple routes to take here. Short, hop it up, roll it right to left. Or hit a 5-iron, loft it, hit it a bit steep there, and hit it into the wind and go right for it. I'm going to go with that route. Quad perfect.
Opting for the 5-iron. What a shot! Almost
Thank
went
you,
in the
thank you,
bucket.
Luke. It did almost go in the bucket. What a shot. We went right for it. Look at Jerry giving Ryan a high five. Ryan's like, can
This
you
one's
believe it? He looked
birdie.
back at Jerry. He gave him the
Hey,
high five.
take
He
us
looked
through the break
forward,
on
then he
this
looked
putt.
back like,
This is
you believe
just
it?
going right the whole way along.
He probably said, I changed clubs, Jerry. And Jerry's like, yes, I know, Ryan. I know when I hand you a club and you don't listen. I know. That was what that look back was. Okay, another similar break. I tell you, almost every putt today has been very similar. And I missed another one. But we've done a great job putting today. You know,
3 feet
in
to
the
go here to
Impossible
hole.
Challenge round at Fairhaven Bay, which is the last PGA 2K25 video I recorded before this one, my putting was exceptional in that Impossible round. I mean, honestly, it's some of the best golf I've played on the channel. And it continues
Our work
into
here is
today.
done.
We're playing great.
Let's head to the next hole.
Bogey free so far. Maybe I should have said that.
Currently in first position.
But you all know I always do. 9 under, 1-stroke advantage. Let's get to 12. That's my go today. Let's get to 12.
Stop me if you've heard this before, but there seems to be a few rocky outcrops on this.
Luke, that's what I love about this golf course is because
I love
we
it.
don't have too many hazards. We have rocks. That's what Mother Nature gave us. Again, when you look at this par 5, it just screams beauty from tee shot all the way up to the green. Just that one lone bunker on the right-hand side, which could see a fair bit of action with players' second shots, but is a very user-friendly green.
I
That's
mean,
nicely done.
I've played this course multiple times in this
Taking aim
game.
from about 180
I've never
yards
hit
here.
that route and actually hit the fairway. We actually did it. And we have 189 left because of that. I love the design of this par 5. And what I'm going to do here is a choked approach 5-iron and blast this and roll it up. Run a downslope. We don't need to change the shot shaping. Let's go choked approach 5, hit stock, downslope. Yeah, let's not change a thing. Going to come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it to the right. That's right at it. Albie. Yeah, that'll do. So a good example that
the iron play
if
today
you play
has been
online
absolutely
ranked in this
stellar.
game, I haven't
Luke,
played ranked
the
for a
greens
while,
and
but
regulations, just a fantastic
one thing you'll see that
accomplishment.
separates
Great to watch.
like opponents in ranked is the ability to play upslopes and downslopes. In this series, you've seen me play the upslope and downslope well sometimes. You've also seen me disregard it and send it over the green. The ball there was hitting on a downslope. That's going to add distance to the shot. So if I set that shot up normally, like I normally do, like I was trying to do there, we would have been way far off. But I realized the downslope and changed the shot from what I was going for, and it went beautifully. So pay attention to those downslopes. If you're sitting on a downslope, the ball is going to travel further. If you're sitting on an upslope, the ball is going to travel less. I actually disregarded a couple upslopes in today's round already, believe it or not. One time. You gotta be kidding me. Even with the pull on the swing path, that broke that much. What? That's heartbreaking.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead.
Another important lesson
As we
for
head
you
to
all.
the next, our leader is ahead by 2.
If you're sitting with an easy eagle putt, don't miss it.
The 16th, Rich, is just a picture-perfect par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand
We're in
side. But you have to be
135th
mindful
place in the
of
FedEx
this false
Cup.
front, short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
In the FedEx Cup. We're really bouncing back. You know, world number 1 did not show up. I'm sorry to all the fans who showed out at Spyglass Hill for that tournament. They were let down by Ryan, but hey, it's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond. You can't change the past. You can help shape the present and the future. So focus on that instead. But here we go.
Opting for
That
the
is
9-iron.
perfect. I mean, course management has been great today. It's been great. Our proximity hole has been great. Our putting's been good. Oh, no. Hold that thought about good course management. Well, it looked good.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
What a shame.
What a shame
Hit
indeed.
A lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Yeah.
He's
Not
setting
wrong
up
on
for his
that one,
second
Rich.
shot.
Do not want to land this one short. I can tell you that. That's it. That's it. Lovely.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
We'll take a par.
3 feet to the cup.
Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Y'all know it's wild. We're 10 under. We could very easily be 15 right now. That's how good we're
Still
playing.
in the lead now after that hole.
2-stroke advantage. We went from dead last week. Not dead last. Whoa, no, we were dead last after round 1. We were
As we near
dead
the
last.
conclusion of our round, Rich, 17, a good par 4 here.
Yeah, kind
Don't
of
need
a
a power drive.
bowl-like effect off the tee.
Stinger, I
Fairway
like it.
cameras in both right and left. Second shot to a minuscule green, it must be said, surrounded by rock cropping short of it and to the left of it. This is a designer's delight right here.
A designer's delight. That's right. But, I mean, what a golf hole. I love this one. I also love hitting a stinger. It's just so satisfying. Okay, I love a normal lob wedge here. What I'm going to do because of that downslope, I'm going to loft it a bit, hit it steep here, right stick down about halfway. Try to hit right at the hole and stop it. Side slope, beater below the ball. It's going to come off to the left. One time. That's a really bad swing on every category. But it's still okay. I mean, we spun it enough to where it's going to stop.
Yep,
Not
that
a good
shot
execution.
safely on the green. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. John,
You know,
have you got a read on this one?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Thank you, John. It definitely going to the left. But yeah, one thing I want to point out is they did a great job with the Evo swing in this game for those moments. You know, when you're hitting a partial approach shot, I would say that's one of the hardest shots to hit in this game because it is so hard to get all 4 elements of the swing when you're trying to hit a partial like that. I love how difficult the Evo swing is. I was really worried about the Evo swing in this game at first. I mean, you all saw my coverage leading up to this game's launch. I was definitely worried, but I love it, and I love what they did with the Evo swing. It's still my favorite rendition of a golf swing in a video game. Like, I absolutely love it. It really pinpoints how hard it is to hit a perfect shot in real golf and brings it into a video game. Fantastic. I love the Evo swing.
That's disappointing.
I would say it is my favorite golf swing mechanic altogether, the way it plays in any golf video game. And you know, I know it was closely inspired by Links Golf, you know, Links Golf before it, but also EA Golf. But keep in mind that EA Golf was, I guess EA Golf would have been the first one to add that. Then Links Golf, I can't remember which would have been first. Does anybody know? Would it have been Links Golf that first did that swing? Or would it have been the EA Tiger Woods games? First did kind of these swing mechanics. Does anybody know? I want to say it was Links Golf, but it might have been Tiger Woods before that. Then Links Golf kind of advanced on it, and then EA advanced on it, and then now PGA 2K25, in my opinion, took it to another level.
And Rich, as we arrive at the final hole here at Central Otago, I'm a little upset because it's been just a stunning days out.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green.
Quad perfect.
You do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
You know, I've just realized I did pause the video earlier to take a screenshot. So you all are like, Ryan, you haven't taken a screenshot. I actually did earlier, but I need to take another one because this finishing hole is awesome. Look at Ryan say, let's go, Jerry. Come on, look, Jerry tried to keep up. Jerry's like, Ryan, you make me do all this across all the sports, and like, now you're telling me to hurry up on the 18th hole? Like, come on now. You know, that's when you know Ryan's feeling good. But, you know, I'm sure Jerry will have some words for Ryan after this, right? Like, Ryan, settle down out there. No, you know Jerry's fired up. Jerry's never going to complain about that. He's Ryan's strength and conditioning coach across all the series. Like, this is what Jerry wants out of Ryan. Yeah, just a beautiful tee shot. Had to take this screenshot. It's just an awesome golf hole. That honestly was an awesome animation. Oh, boy. 121, uphill 19 feet. I'm going to go choked approach, pitching wedge, up against this wind.
See if you can get that one to come back to the left.
Not it. You know, you open club face by 9 degrees. You kill the distance.
Filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Okay, 28 feet.
Okay, John.
Downhill 3 inches.
With this putt?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup
this
from here.
This is a very important putt. You all realize we are 2 strokes ahead right now in first, but more pros left to finish, and also we need all the cushion we can get after last week. So one time right here. You know, we underread a lot of putts today. We need to take that into consideration in round number 2, the final round, because putter was hot today, but it kind of cooled off. We'll take it. What a round.
With a par at the last.
Let's see what the rest of the field does, though, but what a round.
And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
Hey, we're going to sleep good tonight. We're not worried. We're not stressed. We're just going to sleep good tonight and then show up ready to play in the final round. A 2-stroke advantage right now. 10 under par. Xander Schauffele at 8, tied with Rose Zhang, Patrick Fishburne, and Eric Van Rooyen. Then you have Colin Morikawa, Joseph Bramlett, and Oleasen at 7 under par. Then JT Poston and Tiger Woods close out the top 10 now. It's important to point out, look at the leaderboard. The reason I mentioned that, because do you all remember last year? Usually it was like 2 players and the rest behind. So now we can see the leaderboard adjustments. Finally, you all have seen these forever because the patch was forever ago, but it only applied to a new season, and we were already in that season. So yeah, I mean, a much better this year. Much better. The leaderboard spread and the leaderboard scores, I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. I hope we see the same in major tournaments as well. But a 2-stroke advantage, and a deserved 2-stroke advantage. We played fantastic. We left a lot out there, which is crazy to say, but we really did leave a lot out there. I really want to see those event stats because I think that fairways and regulation was not good, but proximity to hole seemed like it was pretty solid. We're about to find out. Let's take a look at the scorecard first. No bogeys. That is a bogey-free round. A 29 on the front. That's amazing. 7 under. Then on the back 9, a lot more pars, but it definitely gets harder on the back. The greens get tougher too. That's a 33, 3 under on the back. A 62, 10 under on the scorecard. Now, stats-wise, I think I'm going to be eye-opening on fairways, even though I know I didn't hit fairways today. Oh, maybe I did. Is that 85? Huh. It felt like I missed every fairway. No, I didn't, though. Great fairways in regulation, everybody. What can we say? Greens 83, proximity 21. That's really good. Putting was good. Yeah, it was good. You can't really complain about it. You know, you want to make more putts, but those greens were tough. Every single putt we had was a very big breaking putt, even close putts. And we missed that eagle, remember? That eagle medium putt. Painful. Scrambling 100%. Love that. Birdie conversion of 60 is amazing. And then that's 10 birdies on the round, 8 pars, and bogey-free golf. That's just an exceptional round of golf, but it's not finished yet. We still have one more round left this week, everybody. Let's dominate. You know, if we play focus like we did that round, minus the first 2 holes. I know we birdied those 2 holes, but I feel like I talked the entire time in those first 2 holes. And then we started to focus on the golf more going forward. Played spectacular, bogey-free golf, and looking to close out this tournament with the big-time final round. We were in last place after round number 1 of the week 1 tournament. That was rough, but you know what? This week, we came out, we had a good practice, we dominated in round 1, and now we have a 2-stroke advantage going into the final round at Central Otago Golf Club in the Bluff Championship. I will see you all in that video. If you all get some enjoyment today, or if you got some enjoyment watching this video, drop a like before you go. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. You all are all legends. I greatly appreciate all the support across all the Ryan Gamer and Rhett Gamer career mode series. We got a lot of series going on right now, and I'm having a blast with all of them. So check out some other ones if you're enjoying this one. And I will see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.